My name is Naeem. I'm from Bangladesh and I'm in my second year of studies here and I'm doing an undergrad degree on robotics.
Okay.
And my name is Kenneth. I'm second year computer science student from Indonesia.
We got many questions from our Discord group, which has about 2,400 students as of today. Basically, I'll start with question number one. How did you first hear about HITSZ and why did you choose it over other universities?
Okay, first I'll start. I heard about HIT Shenzhen firstly from my friend, then I researched about it by myself, and among all the universities that exist in China, HIT is one of the best ones, of course.
Yes.
And this is the best one that offered the course I desired, robotics. So that's how I heard about it.
How about you?
Yeah, because it's included in T9 League, right? And also one of the best in engineering. So I think this is the best option, and also the scholarship is easily get.
Okay.
Yeah.
So second question. So thinking back as of today, is there anything you wish that you had known before accepting the offer? So things that you wish that you have known earlier.
First one, that I'll be the first international student of robotics. If I had known it earlier, it would be much easier for me to make another crucial decision.
You're the first one?
Yeah, I'm the first international student of robotics in HIT.
I just know.
They should give you a medal for this.
I think so.
But how does it really feel to be you're also the only one?
I'm not the only one. We have 25 students right now in my batch. So we are the first one. So we don't have any
Reference.
past alumni.
Yeah.
We don't know about any courses.
You
that's
just go
being offered to us.
blindfolded.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Start first.
But still, I think the curriculum is also very advanced and also very updated.
Mm-hmm.
They also informed us about what they'll teach us every semester, so we can also plan ahead.
So it's actually like a little bit hard, but not that
Not that
crazy
hard.
hard. So in terms of admission and scholarship, this is a question that most people are interested in. What seems to be the focus point for your school, HITSZ? Is it like L score? Is it like GPA? Is it like personal statement or maybe letter of recommendation?
I think the most important factor that decides your GPA, decides your scholarship here, is the GPA that you graduate with from high school.
Like the average score
Your,
of your total semester.
yes, this is also mentioned in HITSZ. If you see my last video on Rahul, one of my friends, he also mentioned that in HITSZ it's the same. So basically, based on your previous research, it's very safe to say that for most, if not all schools, GPA is the most important criteria. Is that right?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, that's one of the most inspiring observations that I can get. The reason why I'm doing this interview is also that you can learn and hear from real experience, not just AI generated stuff. So, fourth question, also a very practical one. How hard is it to maintain a good GPA in this school?
As an international student, it's pretty hard because the goal I have in mind it's 3.5 out of 4, but I think it will be very hard to keep that GPA for 4 years because I talk with a lot of domestic students. They say that if we pass out with 3.2 out of 4, it's already very good from HIT. So I think it will be hard.
Maybe in the first or second year we can still maintain it, but then the last year and third year, of course, it's crazy hard. That's why.
So here's the fifth. How stressful is the university life, or what is the main source of stress? So basically, like to start with, how many hours do you have to spend in studying every day?
Because our university offers an open credit curriculum, so you can basically choose whatever courses you want to study that are being offered in the semester. So if you take a lot of courses, you'll stress out yourself because every course has a lot of coursework. Even though they're like 1 credit or 2 credits, they're very small courses, but still you have to work a lot to get the grades. So mostly the courseworks, including homeworks, lab works, reports, sometimes presentations can be even very stressful.
Even presentations
Can be stressful because
They're gonna rank
it's not like random. You need to make the content. The teacher has to like it.
Yeah,
It is quite stressful to study in HIT and maintain a good GPA.
Here's another very interesting question. I think I get this from one of my Discord members. How, in your program, how theoretical or how practical the curriculum is, or maybe you should say theoretical versus practical?
Okay. So this is the first international university that I have been in, and the only comparison I have in mind is from the universities back in home. So I think it's quite practical. From our second semester, we learn to use oscilloscopes, magnetometer, multimeter, and a lot of practical things that you will use as an engineer in your field.
So it's more like,
I think it's very practical.
Speaking of about which, so most people say that Chinese universities have rather good research facilities and especially laboratory equipment. Is that also applied?
That's very true in this campus. Our labs are amazing.
Yeah, we have two specific courses, like physics lab and electronic lab.
So is it true that you all get these fancy equipment from all over the world? And maybe
That's true. Yes.
And you can just use them randomly. It's just
No, it depends. It depends. We have a lot of equipments, so you don't have to share the equipments with any other students
You just use it
during
by
the
yourself.
experiment. You just do by yourself, no
Yeah.
matter how expensive the equipments are.
I don't know. I don't really know because I'm not a STEM student. Maybe as a example, as a reference, back in your home country for some other universities, this is not all the case.
That's not the case at all, because 5 or 6 students used to be in one group. They used to share the equipment, and also in China, this used to be the case like 10 years ago. Because I talked with some
Older ones.
some of my professors here. They said we had to share our equipment, but
Yes,
for you,
this is true.
it's very amazing that you don't have to share it. So
Yeah.
you can learn all the steps by yourself, even though it takes a lot of time. You can learn.
So, like, basically, you get your hands-on experience during the first year, right? Or maybe
Yes.
Of course.
Second semester.
From the second semester, the hands-on experience starts.
Yes.
And also, HIT goes very deep into theories, so it focuses on both ends.
Both ends.
Yeah.
You won't miss out
So
anything.
it's mixed.
It's mixed, but yes. Okay, eighth question, a very practical one again. Are you guaranteed to get a dorm on campus?
For our batch, yes, right?
Get a dorm in the campus?
Yes, inside, offered by the school. Is it
like
um,
Pingshan,
is
It's
it
not
guaranteed?
in campus.
but like by school,
It's
by campus.
offered by the school, offered by the
So,
university.
for example, like, these buildings, they look like dormitories, right?
Yeah, but like this is
It's-
an apartment. No, it's not school. Yeah,
It's not school.
it's off school.
It's really complicated. So basically, it's just that the schools would offer you dormitories. but-
I'll explain. The thing is, in the campus, they have quite a limited amount of seats for the dorms. They also cannot accommodate all the domestic students in those dormitories. So our school has 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the campus dormitory systems. So we're being offered some seats there. We have single room, double room, triple room. But
Yeah.
the thing is, we don't have enough for all the international students to accommodate. So make sure if you want to get a dormitory seat
Book
offered by the
as
school,
fast as possible.
you need to book it in the website.
So you need to be fast to secure an
Your
apartment
place.
inside the campus. If you're not that fast,
No,
Not in.
secure a dorm seat offered by the school. You cannot
if
stay
you're
in the
slow,
campus.
you cannot even find a guaranteed spot.
Yeah.
No, the
You
school
can-
doesn't guarantee
you-
that it will offer
You
you.
have to rent
In
outside.
this case, you just afford the renting out of the school. The school doesn't give you extra benefit for not having rented inside.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically it's like first come first serve.
First come, first serve.
First come, first serve, yes.
This might not be a good news for people with
Slow
slower, slower hand. But oh yeah, how competitive is the selection process? Do you have to sit before the computer to wait until the system refreshes and you click it in ASAP?
Yes, exactly. Because starting from fall 2025 intake, what happened is like I think 20 to 30% of the new students, they didn't get the dorm seats. Also, they didn't know about the situation that it's very competitive to get the accommodation. So a lot of students missed out on that, but they still came here. They didn't know much about the process. So
They have to
what
rent.
happened is they had to rent
Outside of
houses
the dorm,
outside,
yeah.
and it was quite expensive.
So basically, how would you rate all these facilities, including dorm? You have already mentioned labs, so maybe like other things like sports facilities, public facilities, and dorms. How would you rate it?
perfect.
I think for me
Yeah.
it's perfect. The opportunity is providing me to a student who has a profile like me. I cannot complain in any sector.
For your dormitory, how many people lives inside one single room?
One room, I live with two other roommates, so I live in a triple room.
A triple room with like, of course, a washroom. Do you have a kitchen?
No, we do
No,
not have a kitchen.
We cannot cook actually.
Okay. So, okay. How do you feel there's a language or cultural barriers with local, professors or local students?
In this campus, we share the campus with three universities: HITSZ Shenzhen, Tsinghua Shenzhen, and Peking Shenzhen. I think for most of the students and professors, their English is very good for communication. I think for lectures, 80 to 90% of the professors, they have very good English. It's some of the outliers. For
Just
them, we
maybe
have
older
going
ones or maybe someone.
Yeah.
Someone like
Okay.
the
going to struggle a bit for them, but
pronunciations.
in this campus, if you know English, you can get along very well.
What about social life? You just talk about studying. What about social life? Do you have social circles with?
We do have some social circles, but
Mostly with
I don't get
other-
enough time to spend my time socially in social interaction.
Okay. Here's another one. Does the university provide help in career advancement? Maybe finding
It
a
does.
job?
It does.
Even for international students?
Yes, it does. It sometimes organizes some job fairs, some career
Some job
fairs.
fairs, yeah.
Also, after your second semester, the university takes you to visit some companies, talk with their HRs,
Oh.
so that you know how it works in real life, so that you can get in contact.
How, like, you're not at that point yet, but do you know any, so how useful it is? Is it like most people can get an actual job from this process?
Internship.
I think so, because I'm in the first batch of robotics here. I don't have an alumni.
really know, but for other-
I'm the guy who will help me as an alumni. So
Yes.
so I think because
Should
they
be
take us to
useful.
those university, to those institutions, to those organizations who are already in the field. So I can get the contact of their HR. I can ask them what skills do I need to acquire.
You just get a contact from HR directly.
I can just go there, talk
Ask.
with him, ask him questions. He will offer us a seminar.
Here are some other questions. Actually, since you mentioned this, I will skip to one of the last questions. So basically, would you recommend HITSZ to all people watching this video, or to other fellow members of our group? Of
course.
What are the reasons?
To the 100% of the people, I won't recommend this school because it's quite stressful, but it's also very quality-full. To survive here, you need to work quite a bit,
Yeah.
work very hard. So I think if you are willing to work hard and study a lot, then you're welcome to our school. But still, if you want to lag behind, I think if you want to have a laid-back life,
Yeah,
this school is not
like
for you.
it's not recommended.
You mentioned this, so how strong is the competition over there? Because you mentioned about the pressure and the competition. How really is it like for the competition? For example, the competition for scholarship. How is it like?
Here we go. So the thing is, to get the major award, where the school offers you free tuition and 1,000 CNY every month, it's quite competitive. It's like if you miss like 0.5 marks or 0.25 marks, you can miss the scholarship. So it is quite competitive on the top, but in the middle where the school
Minor
only
scholarship.
offers you for the full tuition,
But no stipend.
it's not very competitive, but still day by day it's getting more and more harder to get acquired.
Overall, the trend is that the school is actually. So once I think one of you mentioned that you get about 1,000 international new intakes every year.
More than 1,000 sometimes.
So yeah, in terms of trend, it's actually growing larger and larger. At the same time, so yes, so the intakes are growing larger, but so at the same time, competition is also growing larger. Okay. I mean, yes.
So work more, earn more.
Work more and more. Okay. I think we got some other final questions, and one of which is how do you feel about your daily, for example, school's canteen, the food is served, the suit of taste?
We have 4 multi-storied canteens across for our university, and every canteen has more than 30 to 40 vendors. So they offer a lot of varieties in terms of food.
For
We also
people
have
with
halal
certain,
food.
yeah, for people with dietary requirements, halal, vegetarian, these
Yes,
are
There
all-
is.
They do offer all kind of varieties. They're very good, very cheap, and I think very healthy and quality food.
Yeah. And think, yeah, most of these questions. Do you have anything that you also want to mention to other students? So, for example, if thinking back about your application process, what is the hidden, like, point, or maybe the hidden aspect that nobody ever mentioned to you? You think is worth mentioning to them right now?
Okay, to graduate from here with an undergrad degree, you need to pass HSK 4. That was not mentioned anywhere in the website. Also,
But
not,
you, as the international student,
Yes.
before nobody, for example, you apply through agent don't tell you, and then you come here, they say you must pass it.
the agencies they know
Yes,
and they also mention, but the school never mentions it while you are applying here. Also, it's not mentioned in the admission letter that they provided us. So they told us about it when we came here.
But seriously, you don't pass HSK4, you cannot graduate.
Graduate.
No, you
It's a
cannot.
hard standard.
You have to pass HSK 4 in order to graduate and
Yeah.
obtain the certificate from the
Obtain the
school.
certificate.
Because
As
in
a
HIT, our
evidence.
motto is strictest standards.
It's
greatest
fixed into your courses, right? Curriculum. It's a must choose curriculum.
Yes.
Course. Okay. One last question. For application process, I mean, I want to ask about application process. What is the hidden thing that you recommend people to get to know about when they apply for school?
Looking back in my application process,
Yeah.
I think if all your documents are clear, and I think if you have all of them, you shouldn't worry about
The
it.
key is
You
to-
need to think about the entrance exam because
yes.
starting
It's the
from
new
fall
thing.
24, we had to worry about our
Oh.
entrance exam because HIT already
HIT now
Freezing.
has the entrance
Yeah.
exam.
it had
It had.
No
back in our time.
interview, not now, but entrance exam.
Yeah,
yes.
there is no interview.
No, there wasn't any.
Do you have any information? So currently no, but maybe in the next
Maybe,
or
yeah.
maybe just
Don't
maybe.
know.
How about entrance exam? Is it like eliminate the half of the applicants, or maybe it's just for basic measuring?
Okay, during intake 2025, what I noticed is that 1/3 of the applicants they got eliminated because of the entrance exam.
You know what's the number for SUSTEP?
No, I don't. I think it's higher.
90%.
90% eliminated.
10% get survived, 90% get eliminated.
It's because our school is taking international students not for very long. That's why
Yeah.
we don't have a very huge international recognition for now. But day by day, it's getting more famous.
Yes, I can see, because in my group, many people are asking if I can do a video about HITSZ, and now here we go. Again, thank both of you for coming here, and thank you for your time, and please also accept my gratitude on behalf of our Discord group members. And again, feel free to join if you're interested in more content. Maybe next month we're about to go to Shenzhen University, COH, and also COHK Shenzhen, and maybe SJTO. I'm actively contacting members there to get more insights into Shanghai and maybe Beijing in the foreseeable future. And maybe again, that's all. See you next time.
Thank you
See
so
you.
much.